So hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and we are currently learning Ultimate Python course from beginner to advanced. So if you are a complete beginner or want to improve your skills in Python, then this course is for everyone. The best part of this course is after each topic we are creating some amazing projects and we are practicing some questions also. So in this tutorial we will learn a very important topic of Python, and that is dictionaries and sets. Before diving into it, I'll show you one important thing. So if you want to master Python, then this is the perfect playlist for you. You can visit this playlist and watch each and every tutorial from beginning, because each and every lecture is connected to each other. And the best part in this playlist is after each topic we are practicing some questions, interviews questions, and we are making some great projects. So this is the tutorial one, and you will get each and every topic in this playlist of Python. See here, you will get its link in description box, so you can check out. So now without wasting any further time, let's continue our Python series. So now our next topic is dictionaries. And what are dictionaries? Let's see. In Python, a dictionary is a collection of key value pairs where each key is unique and value can be of any data type. Yes, it's correct. Let me show you. See here, if we take an example of student, this student is a dictionary. Our dictionary name is student, and here inside curly braces we have stored some key values. See here, key values are the pairs. This is the key, name is the key, age is the key, and grade is the key. And John, 25 and A is the values which we are storing inside our key. Okay. The second rule says that the key name should be unique, means you cannot create two keys with the same name. See here, name is different, age is different, and grade is different. You cannot create two keys with the same name, right? And these are the values which we are storing here. If you want to print your dictionary, then you can directly write print student means your dictionary name, and inside the square bracket you have to write the key whose value you want to print as output. For example, if I want to print 25, then I have to write here inside square bracket age. But if I want to print its name, means John, then I have to write name here. And the third rule says that the values which you are storing inside a key, these values can be of any data type. Okay, so now we will see how will it work in our Visual Studio Code. And this dictionary is very important topic for interviews. Practice this. So now let's see. So now we will create our dictionary, and I'm giving its name, that is my dictionary. And here inside curly braces you have to create your keys and you have to store some values inside that. So our first key is name. In this I'm storing value, that is John. Okay, then comma, then next key is age, that is 25, then comma, and then the next is city, and I am writing here New York. Now if you want to print your dictionary, then simply write print, and inside the bracket you have to write your dictionary name, and that is my dictionary. Okay, and now I will run this code. So let's see what output will come. See here, our complete dictionary is showing as output inside curly braces. This is showing similar to list but not completely similar. See here, inside curly braces our first key, that is name, then its value is John, then age, his age is 25, and then city, that is New York City. Okay, so the next thing in our dictionary topic which we will learn is that if you want to access dictionary values, how? Let me show you. For example, if you want to access this John, okay, so how you will access is simple. This John value is stored in this name key, so you will directly write here print and then this name. Okay, so the value which is stored in this name, it will directly print John. Simple. But the another way of accessing it is that you can use .get method. How you will use it, I'll show you here. This is the .get method which you can use it, but their scenarios are different and their output will be also different. I'll show you how. See here. For that we have already created our dictionary. Now we will write here print. If I want to access John, okay, So now I will write our first dictionary name, that is my dictionary, right? And inside square bracket we will write the key name where John is stored, and that is name. Simple. And now I will run this code. See here. See here, it's showing John. Correct. Now the next thing, if I want to use dot get method. So see here, if I want to access this, if I want to print this 25, so I will write age, and now I will use dot get method here. See here, print, then inside the bracket you have to write the dictionary name, and that is my dictionary, then dot get, then inside bracket, see here I am not using square brackets, I am using bracket. Okay, then inside this you have to write the key name, and that is age. Now I will run. See here, it's showing 25. Now you will ask me that, Priyanshi, you have told that this dot get will give different output, but it's giving normal output. What it was giving? It is giving John, that is correct. And it is also given 25, that is correct. Yes, I told you. Because this key which we are giving in dot get method, it exists. Yeah, see here. This age key exists in our dictionary. But if I tell you that I'll write the key name which does not exist in this, so what output will come? Let me show you. For example, here I am writing normally, I am not using here dot get method. Here I will write a name, a key name, that is country, and which does not exist in our dictionary. See here, country exists in our dictionary? No, it does not exist in our dictionary. Now I will run this code. See here, what output will come? See here, it is showing error. Why it's showing error? And now I will write here, I will comment out this part. Okay, now I will write country here, and now see what output will come. See here, country does not exist in our dictionary, and we are using dot get method. Now I will run this code. See here, it's not showing any error, but it's showing none. Yes, when you use dot get method, and if that key does not exist in your dictionary, it will simply print none. It will not show error. But if you write normally without using dot get method, then it will show error. If you don't want none here, if you want not found or anything else, you can write here. See here, you can write comma, then I will write here not found. This is the value which you want to print as output if this key does not exist in your dictionary. Then, so yes, it does not exist in our dictionary, that's why it will print not found. See here, it's showing not found. If you don't write anything here, then it will simply print none here. See here, none is showing. And what we call these are the avoiding key errors. Yes, the errors which are caused by the key, and we are using dot get methods to avoid these, so they are called avoiding key errors. If someone asks you in the interview, so remember this. And now we will jump to our next part of our dictionary. Now the next in our dictionary is modifying dictionaries. If you want to modify a dictionary, for example, if you want to add a new item, a new key in your dictionary, or if you want to update your existing key value, or if you want to remove any item from the dictionary, then you can remove it. How? Let me show you. For example, first you have to create a dictionary. So in the starting we have already created that. See here, this is our dictionary, and here we will apply these operations. So first we will add new key. There are three keys already available, and that is, first is name, second is age, and the third is city. Okay, now the fourth if I want to add is profession. So I will write here my dictionary, that is dictionary name, here equals to, or no equal to, you have to directly write the square brackets. Okay, inside square bracket you have to write the key which you want to create. I want to create profession key, so inside square bracket I will write profession. Okay, now I will write what is his profession, and that is he is a designer. So I will write here designer. Okay, Now I will print our dictionary so that we can check that our new key is added in our dictionary or not. So for that, inside this bracket I will write directly my dictionary name. Simple. And now I will run this code. So see here, profession, that is designer, is added in our dictionary. So finally we have learned how to add a new key value pair in our dictionary. So now the next is, if I want to update existing key value. If I tell that John's age is not 25, his age is 24. So I will update this. How? Let me show you here. See here. After this, we will write first our dictionary name, that is my dictionary, and here inside square bracket you have to write the key name, that is age, where we want to update our value, that is age, and after that equals to, and his age is 24 I want. So now I will run this code, but first we have to print also, that is print and my dictionary. Okay, so now I will run this code and let's see. See here, correct output is showing, that is 24. We have updated our key value. Okay. Now the next thing is, if I want to remove any of the item from this. Okay, so now we can remove it. If I want to remove this age. Okay, age key pair. So how we will remove it? Simply write a dictionary name, that is my dictionary dot pop. See here, dot pop is a method which we are using it. If you don't know what are methods, I have already taught you in Python also and in Java also. We have already learned what is pop, push, pull in linked list, stack, queue tutorial. If you remember, if you have not watched my Java DSA complete course with interviews question, you will get its complete playlist link in description box and its lectures link in description box. You can check out. In the easiest way I can explain you is that methods are the pre-written code or pre-built code in our Python, which software engineers have already written it and we are just using by its name. We are not writing its logic. See here, I am writing just dot pop. I am not writing its complete code to remove this. Okay. So in pop, then inside bracket you have to write the key name which you want to remove it. That is, I want to remove this age from my dictionary. So now I will print this. That is my dictionary. And now I will run this code. See here, now it's only showing name, then city, then profession. Age is not showing here. See here. So now we have learned how to modify our dictionaries. So now our next topic in our dictionary is, that is looping through a dictionary. Okay, we can loop through our dictionary. There are three things in our dictionary. First is keys, second is our values, and the third is key value pairs. Okay, so first we will loop through our keys, then values, and then key value pairs, means complete key and value for both. Okay, so first we will see for looping through keys. For that, first I'll create our dictionary, that only which we have created at the beginning of our video. So that I have copy paste this, and now we will write for loop here. I am using for loop. See here, for, then I will write our variable name which I am creating for the iteration. I am giving its name key because we are looping through keys, that's why I am giving it name key. Then in, and after that our dictionary name. Okay, if you don't know what is the syntax of for loop and how does this work, I'll explain you in short, but I have already taught you in detail with the help of diagrams how loop work in backend with the help of diagrams. In that loop tutorial you will get its link in description box, you can check out. So after that I have created this for loop, and after that I will write here print, and then the variable which we have created for the iteration, that is key. Okay, see here, this key variable is for the iterations, means its value will be updated after each iteration. So initially when this for loop will work for the 0th index, means at the beginning. Okay, its value, this key variable value will be name. Okay, after that it will print this name as output. It will not print its value, it will print this key name. Okay, name. Okay, after that, after printing name, this key will be updated. Okay, and now this key value will be this age, age. Okay, after that it will print age as output. After that again iteration will perform here and our key value will become city and it will print city as output. Now we have seen this. Now I will run this code and let's see what output will come. See here, our correct output is showing and that is name, age and city. I have written here keys. We are looping through keys, not key values. If we loop for key values, then this should be output John 25 and New York City. But we are looping through keys. That's why it's showing name, age and city. So we have seen this. After that, we are looping through values. Okay. So for the values, we will again write for loop here and then I am writing our variable name, that is values, because we are iterating for the values. That's why in, and then our dictionary name, that is my dictionary. And now see, dot values I will write here. Why I am writing here dot values? See here, this value is different and this value is different. This value is the variable which we have created for the iteration, and these values I am telling my code compiler that you have to write these key values, not key name. These key values means New York City, John and 25 you have to print as output. That's why I'm writing here dot values. Okay. After that bracket and then I will write simply here print and inside bracket I will write here value. Okay, now I will run this code and let's see what output will come. See here, it's showing correct output New York City, 25 and John. I'll just comment out this part so that you can see and you can understand in a better way, and I'll just delete that. See here, John, 25 and New York City. Okay. So now the next thing is looping through our key value pairs. I'll just comment out this also. So looping through key value pairs means now we have to loop through key also and the key value also, means key value pairs. So for that, so now we have to create two variables for the key also and for the value also. So I'm giving its name key and comma. When you have to create two variables for the iteration, you have to write comma and then the second variable value in, then my dictionary means dictionary name, and dot items I'm writing here means how many items are there in our dictionary, total items. Okay, and then I will write here print, then inside bracket I will use string format. I have already taught you what is this, so you can check its link in description box. You can check out that video. I suggest you please follow these playlist, Python Ultimate Course playlist from the beginning, so that you will understand Python in a better way and from the beginner to advanced. I can't teach you each and everything again and again. That's why. Then key, then again, and then value. So now I'll explain you what does this line means. See here, this F is the string formatting, means this F allows you to insert variables inside a string. Okay, and this key is the variable which we are creating and which is storing key values. This key is storing city, age and name, and this value is storing a New York City, 25 means New York, 25 and John, and it will print with this special character. Now I will run this code. See here, I'll just, yes, now see here, it is printing same which I have written here, key, then special character and then value. Key means this name and John. When the for loop will run initially for the 0th index first time, at that time its value will be, key value will be name and the value, this value variable will be John, and it will print that. Okay, after that again iteration will perform here, and then now this key value will be updated, means now this key value is age and this value variable value will be 25, and now it's printing this. Again iteration will perform. Now this key is city and this value is New York, and now it is printing that. Okay, I hope you understood this part. So now our next topic in our dictionary is dictionary methods. We have already seen this, how to update a dictionary or delete, but we will see again because the way of writing this is different, that's why. Okay, see here, this is the example which I have shown you previously. Student, we have created a dictionary student and name, age and grade. Okay, so here it is updating, means it is using dot update method, and after that inside bracket and curly braces you have to write the key name and then what value you have to update. Previously it was 25 and now you want to update as 26, then you will write simply this 26 and you will print. And for the delete you will write del and then the dictionary name, and then inside square bracket you have to write what value you want to delete, means the key name, that's why. So it's writing grade and then print. Okay, now we will see in Visual Studio Code. So I'll just comment out this part also, and we have already created our dictionary, so there is no need to create our dictionary again. We will take that example only. So first we have to write our dictionary name, and that is my dictionary. Okay, then I am using dot update because I want to update my dictionary, that's why dot update method. Inside bracket, inside curly braces, then age I want to update, that is 22, means John age is 22. I am updating here, that is 22. Okay, after that I will print my dictionary so that I can check my dictionary is updated or not. So my dictionary, and now I will run this code. So see here, age 22 is showing what I have written here, and previously it was 25. See here, 25. So now we will see our next method, and that is delete. If I want to delete this age or city name, okay, if I want to delete this city key, so I will simply write here del and then my dictionary name, and that is my dictionary. Inside square bracket you have to write the see here, it's recommending you that there are three keys: age, city and name, and which you want to delete. I want to delete this city, so I will write simple city here, then I will print my dictionary, that is my dictionary. And now I will run again so that I can check. See here, now it's only showing name and age. City is removed, means it is deleted from our dictionary. I hope you understood how to use methods in our dictionary. So now our next topic is, there are three special methods especially for dictionaries, and that is dot keys, dot values and dot items. What are these? These are the methods which help you to print key names, how many keys are there in your dictionary, how many values are there in your dictionary, and how many key value pairs, means items in your dictionary. We have already seen this, but with the help of loops. If you don't want to use loops and you want to directly print your key value or key value pairs, then you can print it with the help of these methods. So let's see what are these and how to use it. So first we have to create our dictionary, and I'm giving its name, that is student. Then inside curly braces, we have already seen that while creating your dictionary you have to use curly braces. Inside that you have to give your key name, that is name, and here I am storing a student, that is John. Okay, now the next is age. Next key is age, and that is 22, sorry, not equals to 22. And then next key is course, that is computer science. So CS. Okay, we have created our dictionary. Now the first method is get all keys, means dot get you have to use, sorry, you have to use dot keys, not get. Actually here get was written, that's why I'm saying that you have to use a dot key method. So for that, first you have to print, obviously, so write print, then inside you have to write your dictionary name, and that is student, then dot keys. Now you have to write, see, it's recommending you keys, this is the method. Okay, and now parenthesis, and now you can print this, means you can run your code. So see here, it's showing our key names, only key names, not its values. Name is our first key, age is our second key, and the course is our third key. So yes, it's showing correct output. If you want to print their values, not key names, means John 22 and CS you want to print. So for that you have to write print. Inside parenthesis you have to write your dictionary name, and that is student, and then dot values. See, it's recommending you values. So write this and don't forget to apply this parenthesis, and now I will run this code. See here, it's showing correct output. Dictionary values are John 22 and CS. So okay. Now the next is get all the key value pairs. Means you want to print key also and the value also, means key value pairs you want to print. So for that, print inside parenthesis obviously dictionary name, and then you can write here items. Yes, key value pairs are called items for the method. So yes, and now parenthesis. Now you can run this code. So see here, now it's printing your complete dictionary. Dictionary items are name and its value is John, age, then 22, and course, and that is CS. So now the next is merging dictionaries. What does this mean? If you have two dictionaries and you want to merge them, so how you will merge them? Let's see. So for merging dictionary, obviously you have to create two dictionaries. So first we will create our dictionary, and that is first dictionary is student, and the second dictionary is student 2. I am giving its name student 2, and here I am giving keys, that is city, okay, and then New York, and then the next is I am giving him grade, means our next key is grade, sorry, grade, and then I'm giving grade A plus. Okay, so now we have created our two dictionaries, student and student 2. Now I want to merge them. So for merging them, you have to write your first dictionary name, and that is student, and then dot update you write. Dot update method we are using for merging, and inside the parenthesis you have to write your second dictionary name, and that is student 2. Yes, we have written this, and now we will print. So print, and you have to write your first dictionary name, so it will update that is student. Now I will run this code and let's see. See, it's showing our correct output. We have finally merged our dictionaries, and that is, see here, name, age, and course. There were three keys in our first dictionary. So see this, name, age, and course. Obviously it's showing. And in the second dictionary we have city and grade. So it have also updated in our first dictionary, that is city and grade. So I hope you understood how to merge two dictionaries by using dot update method. Okay. uh, when you write here second dictionary, this dictionary value will be updated in your first dictionary, and then you print your first dictionary, so at last your first dictionary will be updated. Or you can understand in like that, whatever value in your second dictionary will have, it will give that value to the first dictionary, and it will add at the last or at the end of your first dictionary. See here, we have name, age, and course. Okay, after that it have added city and grade also at the end of the dictionary. So I hope you understood how does this merging work. So now we will practice some practice interviews question, and that is our first question is convert list of tuples to dictionary. What does this mean? See here, uh, we will have a list of tuples. What does this mean? List of tuples means there will be a single list, one single list, and inside that list there will be small tuples. Okay, and you have to convert that complete list of tuples into a dictionary. We have already learned list and tuples in our previous tutorials. You will get it link in description box. We have already made project also for list and tuple. You can check out. But for now, I will explain you in a very short summary. So you have to convert it into dictionary. For writing its code, you have to remember one thing, and that is when you create a list, you have to create a list inside a square bracket. When you create a tuple, you have to create inside a parenthesis, and when you create a dictionary you have to create it inside curly braces. Okay, so now let's write its code. That is, first you have to create a list of tuples. So for that I'm creating a variable, and that is I'm giving its name pairs. Okay, then for creating a list of tuples means there will be a single list. So for creating a single list, I told you you have to create inside square bracket. Then inside a list you have to create small tuples. So for creating tuple you have to write inside parenthesis. So that's why I'm writing here parenthesis. Sorry, parenthesis. Okay, this will be our first tuple. Our first tuple is, that is name, I'm giving it, and its value will be alias. See its syntax: name, then comma, then its value, means our first tuple. Now see our second tuple, then comma. Our second tuple is, that is our age. Okay, then comma, and then its value, that is 22. Okay, now our third tuple, and that is city. City is California. Okay, we have created our list of tuples. Okay, so now you have to convert list of tuples to a dictionary. So for converting it into a dictionary, for that we have to create a variable so that that dictionary will be stored in that variable. That's why I'm creating here. So our person dictionary, I'm giving its name. Okay, then so for creating a dictionary you have to create inside curly braces. So I'm writing here curly braces. Now obviously if you want to print this complete list of tuples into a dictionary and then you want to print it, okay, means this list of tuples you will convert it into dictionary, then you want to print this complete dictionary. Okay, so for that, for the dictionary there will be name also, means these key also. Okay, these key also, and their values also. Okay, so for loop will run for 2 times. Okay, means there will be 2 variables. First variable will be for the keys and the second variable will be for the values. So that's why I will write here for loop there will be 2 variables, for the key and for the value. Okay, then in, and then your have to write your dictionary name, but for now we have not created our dictionary, means for now we have not converted it into a dictionary. Now it is our list of tuples, so we have to write its name, list of tuples name, that is our pairs. So I will write here pairs. Okay, and now see here, you have to write the format, in which format or what type of format you want to print as output for the dictionary. So format will be, obviously first I want these key names and then colon and then their values. So for that I am writing here key, print, then colon and then value. So I'm giving format for printing. Okay, so now printing the dictionary. So for printing you have to directly write print, then write our dictionary, where means dictionary variable name where our dictionary is stored, and that is person dictionary. Now I will run this code and let's see what output will come. See here, our correct output is showing. See the syntax: key, key, then colon, then colon. See here, this is colon, this is colon. Okay, then value, means alias 22 and California. Now I'll show you how this code will run in backend. Initially this key value will be updated. Initially it will work for the 0th index, means for the name. Okay, this name will be print. Okay, then this value will be run for 0th index, means for the alias iteration will work, then alias will print. Okay, then this value will be updated for the another iteration, these value will be updated. Now key have these age and value have 22. Now it will be printed. Then this key have city and this value have California, then it will print as output. So now we will jump to our next practice question. So now our next question is create a dictionary with square of numbers. Okay. So here we have to create a dictionary with the square of numbers using dictionary comprehension. Don't worry, it's very simple. What does comprehension mean? I'll explain you. We will solve this question similar what we have solved in the previous question. Similar way we will solve this question also. Okay. So for solving this question, you have to first write the logic for the squaring of numbers. What does square means? If I tell you that find square of 2, how you will find it? 2 into 2, 4. That is the square of 2. What is the square of 11? 11 into 11, 121. Okay. What is the square of 4? 4 into 4, that is 16. 5 5 into 5, 25. Okay, so for that we will write its code, and that is, first I'm creating our variable, that is square, and then see here we are creating dictionary, that's why I'm writing here curly braces. So after creating the variable, here I will write here for loop. Okay, so for the for loop, for, then I'm creating a variable for the iteration. Okay, that is num. I want to find the square of the numbers, that's why I'm writing here num variable in, and then range. Okay, and I will give its range. What does this range means? See here, if I want to find square of from 1 to 6, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, from 1 to 6 I want squares of each number. So for that I'm writing here from 1 to 6, sorry 6, you find the square of numbers. Okay, now see here, I hope you understood this part. Now we have to write the format which we want as output. So for the format, I want first our number should be there, means if I want to find square of 2, first 2 should be written, then colon, and then the square of 2. Okay, so 2 is stored in the num variable. Okay, and then you write star star and then 2. What does this mean? Star star 2 means the number which you want to find its square of, it will multiply that number 2 times. Means if you want to find square of 4, means 4 will be multiplied by 4 only. Okay, if you want to find square of 16, then 16 will be multiplied by 16 only. Okay, that's why I'm writing here star star 2 means that number will be multiplied by that number only. Okay, I hope you understood that part. So now if I want to print this, so for printing this, print then square means the variable which we have created and where our square are stored. See here, it's showing correct output. Actually I have not commented out this question, that's why showing, but don't worry, no problem. See here, its syntax, first the number whose square you want to find, that is we are starting from the 1. I have given its range 1, that's why it's starting from 1 until 6, that, and I'll tell you why it's only showing till 5, don't worry, and it's showing till 5. Okay, so first num, that is 1, and its square is 1 into 1, 1, then 2 means 2 into 2. See its format, num, that is 2, then colon, okay, and then their square, and then its square, that is 4. Okay, then 3, 3 into 3, 9, 4 into 4, 16, 5 into 5, 25. Now I'll tell you what does this mean. Range means, see here, I have already taught you in loops tutorial that this is the starting point, this is the ending point. If you are giving it starting point, it will take that particular index number or that particular number only. Okay, but if you are giving its ending point, it will take less than one number or less than one index number. It will not take that particular ending point. Less than one index number or less than one number it will take. Okay, that's why it's taking 5. If you want to print till 6, then you have to give it 7, means increase by 1, then it will show till 6. See here, it's showing till 6. I hope you understood this part. We have already learned this logic in many tutorials. Okay, so I hope you understood this part. This for loop is running, means for this variable for the iteration, and this num will be updated after each iteration. First this num will store one value, then 2, then 3, then 4, and then 5. Okay, so I hope you understood this. Range is the range from where until where you want to find the squares, and this is the format and the logic for the output. Now we will create our project, and that is contact management system. And before creating this project, I'll tell you one thing, and that is please watch dictionary tutorial first, then watch this tutorial so that you can understand it in a better way. Because whatever things or methods or operations or logics I have taught you in that tutorial dictionaries, that only I will be using in this project. So first watch that, you will get its link in description box. After that you make this project, you will understand in a better way. So I hope you have watched that tutorial till now, and now we will start creating our project. So for creating our contact management system, there will be two things which you have learned in our dictionary tutorial. That is, first will be key and second will be values. Obviously, while creating a dictionary, we have two things, key and the values which we are storing inside a key. Okay. Now imagine this contact management system as a website or an application which we are creating it. Yes. So while creating a contact management system, if I create a website for this, how many features I have to give to a user? There will be four main features which we have to give to the user. First is uh, add a new contact. Obviously, for example, if there are 100 contacts in your contact management system website, and if user want to add a new contact, you have to give feature to add new contact. First feature will be that. Second feature will be this for updating an existing contact. For example, if user want to change or update existing contact, means someone have changed their number, and he or she want to update that number, so he can update it or she can update it. So second feature will be this. Third feature will be removing a contact. If you want to remove, if user want to remove any of the contact, then he or she can remove it. Third feature will be this. And the fourth feature will be search for a contact. Obviously, for example, our website have total 1,000 contacts. You can't check one by one for a contact. Obviously, you have to give a feature for searching a contact. For that, we have to give a feature. So total 4 feature we have to give or create in our project, and we have to write the logic also. So let's start creating our project. So the first thing, yes. So now the first thing is we have to create a dictionary, and that I'm giving its name contacts. Obviously. Now see, initially it will be empty because no contacts are there here. User will add some of the contacts here. So for that, initially it will be empty. If in any of your exam or interview ask you how to create an empty dictionary, like this, you create a here empty dictionary. First dictionary name equals to, then inside curly braces, and empty, you have to keep this curly braces. Okay, one by one user will update or add the contacts here. Now we have created our dictionary, empty dictionary. Now we will write while true condition. Okay, while true. So while true, and here whatever we will write, these will be show as output on terminal, so that user can understand what are the actions he or she should take. Okay, so for that I'm writing here first print, then why we are creating this project, we are creating this project for the contact management. So this will be shown as output to the user, so user can understand what type of website is there or any other thing. Now the next thing will be print. Now we have to tell the user, okay, what we have to tell the user for the actions, what actions user to take to use this website. That is, first user can add contact. Okay, so for adding them, we should tell our user that if you write in terminal 1, then our code or our website will understand that you have to add a contact. Okay, we are telling user that if you select 1, then you can add a contact, a new contact in our website. Okay, second is if you select 2, then you can update a contact in our website. Update contact. Okay, now the third is print. Third is if you select 3, then you can remove a contact, existing contact, you can remove it. Remove contact, sorry, contact. Okay, now the fourth is print. If you want to search a contact, so you should select 4 for that. Search contact. Okay, now the next is print inside parenthesis. If you want to display all the contacts, how many contacts are there in our dictionary, if user want to see, so then he or she should select 5. So display all contacts. Yes, we have written this. Now the next thing is, if user select 6, sorry, if user selects 6, then he or she will exit. So for the exit, if he or she want to exit, then he or she should select 6. Okay, we have written all the conditions here, and now we have to write each of the condition logic also. For adding, for removing, for searching, for update, for display, each and everything we have to write the logic for these. Okay, we have finally written this. Now, so for writing the logic, first we will create a variable, and that is choice. This choice will store the user choice, what user will select. If for example user selects 4, if he or she want to search, then this data, whatever user is searching, that data will be stored in this choice variable. Okay, that's why input because user will give input, that's why. And I'm writing here enter your choice, means our code will ask enter your choice to the user. Okay, it's showing error because, see here, now it's correct. Space was the problem, that's why. Okay, so now we have to write each of the condition logic. So first I will write logic for 1. If user choose 1, if user is choosing 1, then that data will be stored in this variable. So that's why if user choice is equals to 1, see here I am using double equal to operator, means if user choice is equals to 1, then only this part of code will run. That is name equals to, user will give input, whatever name user is giving. Okay, whatever name user is giving, that name will be stored in this name variable. That's why I'm writing here name. Enter your name. Okay, we have written here. Now this name will be stored in this name variable. Okay, now the second thing is he or she want to add a contact. Obviously now next thing, user should give its contact number. So for that I'm creating a variable, that contact number will be stored in this variable. Input, see here, enter your number. Yes, now this number will be stored here. Sorry, because of this. Yes, now it's correct. So after taking this name and the number input from the user, we will store this name and number in our dictionary, that is contact, means in our website we are storing it. You can imagine like this. So for that we have to write the dictionary name where we want to store these, that is contacts. Inside square bracket we have to store that name what user is giving, and in that name key you have to store a value, that is number, that contact number which user is giving. Okay, so finally we have created this logic. Now we want to print as output. So for printing this, print, then f string, then here inside f string we will write our simple text also, and we will write the variable name also, means that variable whose value you want to print as output. So I want to print name which user is giving, that name value I want to print. That's why in curly braces I'm writing this. I have already taught you in previous tutorials, so please follow the complete playlist. Then added successfully. Okay, we have written our logic for the choice 1. Now the next logic will be for the choice 2. So for that, if user choose 2, that means he or she want to update a contact, existing contact he or she want to update. So for that, if I will use elif here, I have also taught you elif, you will get its link in description box. Choice, if user choice is equals to 2, then this part of code will run. What does this mean? if user want to update a contact, then this part of code will run. So first user will give obviously input, means its name, and that name will be stored in this name variable. So we will write here enter contact name to update. Yes, we have written here update. Okay, now the next thing will be we have to apply a condition, and that is if name which user is giving exists in our contact dictionary, then only you can update, otherwise you cannot. Obviously, if you want to update any of the contact number, any one contact number, if you want to update, that person name should be there in our dictionary. That only we are writing here. If name exists in our contact dictionary, then this condition will run. Okay, and the condition is first user should give contact number, and that contact number will be stored in this variable which I have given here number. Okay, enter new number. Yes, we have written this space, don't forget to apply space. Okay, now the next thing is we want to print what user have given, that is print. So f string I will use here for the simple text and for the variable value. That's why that is contact name. Sorry, name will be in lowercase name because that is a variable, that's why name, and then updated successfully. Whatever you want to update, whosever number you want to update, that is updated successfully. So yes, we have written here. Now the next condition for this will be if user chooses to, and that person name whose contact user want to update, that person exists in our dictionary, then it's okay, then this part of code will run. But if that number does not exist in our dictionary, then the second condition will be there, and that will be else condition. If that name does not exist in our dictionary, then else is, that is print, that is contact name not found. So f string again I will write, or you can simply write a simple text not found, but I am using this because I am creating a professional mini website for you. See here, name variable, that name will be print as output, and then it will tell not found. Okay, now the next thing is, again next condition is if user choice is 3. So elif, sorry here if I have written here, but you have to use elif here, that will be more better. Okay, again I will write here elif that is choice. If user choice is equals to 3, then this part of code will run. That is first you ask for the name. I will copy and paste here. Okay, then user will take input, so means our website will take input from the user, that will be name, and it will be stored here. So enter contact name to remove, because we want to remove it. If user select 3, then that contact name and number will be removed from our dictionary. That only we have written above, and we are writing that only here. Now we will apply a condition, and that is name. If name in contact, means that name which you want to remove and that number which you want to remove, it should exist in our dictionary. If that name does not exist in our dictionary, then you cannot remove it. So that's why I'm writing here, if name is there in our contact dictionary, then only this part of code will run. That is, if there, then you can delete. I have already taught you del in the dictionary tutorial, how to use it. So we are using del to delete contacts, and then inside square bracket the name which user is giving. Okay, that name and contact number you have to delete. You don't have to give the contact number also, you can only directly give the key name, that is name, and it will automatically delete that key also, and its value also, means number also. Okay, so after that we want to print, that's why I'm writing here print, then f string again, and then contact simple text, then the name which user is giving, okay, then removed successfully. Okay, now we have written this. Now the next condition will be there. If that name does not exist in our dictionary which user is giving to remove, then you have to write here, you have to show to the user as output that print if contact name not found. Simple. Not found. Yes. Now the next condition is, that is, if user choose 4, then means you have to search that contact. If user choose 4, then again elif, if user choice is equals to 4, then this part of code will run, and that is if user is giving its name, you can store it in a name variable, that is this. To search, I will directly write here search. Yes, we have written here. Now the next thing is condition. If that name exists, okay, if that name exists in our contact dictionary, then this part of code will run, which we will write here. If it exists, then do one thing, directly print that name and the contact number both. F string, okay, then the name, okay, number is, and then the number it will print. So inside the curly braces you have to write your dictionary name, okay, that is contacts, and the square bracket, that name. Now it will print the contact number also, because name is the key, that's why we are giving here key. I have already taught you in the dictionary topic, if you want to print any of the key value, then you have to give here inside square bracket that key name. So name is the key, okay, and the value is the number, phone number, so it will directly print that, okay. So we have written this. Now the else condition will be, if that contact does not exist, so obviously you can't print that, you can't show that, so we will write here contact not found, okay, we have written this also. Now the next thing will be fifth, if user chooses 5. So for the 5, you have to print all the contacts. Elif, if user choose 5, user choice is equals to 5, then this part of code will run. There will be first condition, and that is, you don't have to take their name, because you have to just print all the contact list, that's why. So there will be first condition, and that is if contacts, then you have to print all the contacts, that's why I'm writing here. This n means the next line, all contacts, and here we don't want in next line, we want output in the next line, not this code, okay. Now the next thing is for loop we will apply here. Obviously for loop we have to apply so that iteration can work for the both. Key also means names also, and the second values also means the phone number also. We want the names and with the phone numbers, complete contact list, that's why. So for, there will be two variables which we have already learned in our dictionary tutorial. We will create two variables for the name and for the number, both for the key and for the value in, and then contact. See here, I'm using here dot item method which I have taught you. Dot item means it will print all the key value pairs, okay. Key value pairs means key also and the values also, that's why. Now directly write print, then f string again, then inside that name means name value will be printed, and now I'm writing the format, how which type of format I want as output. So first name should be there, then colon, and then number. So yes, I have written this. Now the else part. Else part is if our dictionary is empty, then for that we will write here else print, directly print no contact available, no contact available. So while you create a project, a mini project or a major project, you have to see all the conditions, how many conditions can be there. From the user perspective, you have to check that project, is it correct or is it not correct, or if you want to update or if you want to add some features in that or not. Okay, from the user perspective, you have to check that project. So see here. Now elif, this is the sixth condition. Yes, sixth is written for the exit. Okay, so now we will write here, if user choose 6, if user choice is equals to 6, then you can exit, then print, sorry, then print goodbye, or you can write exit as your wish. Okay, and after that break means you should stop there, that's why I'm writing here break. This also we have learned how break works and conditional statements and operators work. Okay, else part we will write here, if user chooses 1 2 3 4 or 5 or 6, then these conditions will work. But if user choose despite of these conditions, means if user chooses 10 number or 1000 or 200 or 500 or 10,000, any number, if user choose, then our code should show, means our website should show invalid choice, invalid choice, please choose valid choice. Okay, so now we will run our code and we will test our project, is it working properly or not. So see here, I will run this code, I'll just, yes, see here, it's showing what I have written here, contact management system. Okay, then add contact, update contact, remove contact, search contact. Means if you want to add contact, select 1, if you want to update contact, select 2, if you want to remove contact, select 3, if you want to search contact, select 4, if you want to display all the contacts, then select 5, and if you want to exit, then select 6. So now I want to check my code is working properly or not. So if I write here 4, means I want to search a contact. Okay, so for searching I write here 4. Okay, now so it was showing error because we forgot to write in this choice equals to 2, means when the user will choose 2, then our code or our website should update that contact, right? But we have not written this line, which we have written in choice equals to 1. User choice is equals to 2, means user will give name, that name will be stored in this name variable. Then you check if that name exists in our contact, means our contact dictionary, then you take the number from the user and that number will be stored in this name key variable. Okay, means this number will be stored in the name key variable in our dictionary whose name is contacts. That only I have written here. Okay, this part I am explaining you because like this code run in backend, that's why. Okay, I will run this. So see here, it's giving user to choose between 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. If for example I choose 8, let's see here, invalid choice, please, I'm sorry, it's showing invalid choice and please enter valid choice. If I write here 6, okay, so it will exit and we have to again run. See here, exit, and now I have to again run this code. Now I'm giving 2, I want to update a contact, but initially this dictionary is empty. So see here, enter contact name to update. I want to update Priya contact. See here, it's showing contact Priya not found. Okay, no problem. So if I want to add some of the contacts so that we can test this project, so I'm giving it 1. I want to add some of the contacts. Okay, enter name. I'm giving name Prinshu. Okay, now I'm giving its contact, that is 11111. Okay, enter. Now contact updated. So if you want to check our contact and number is updated in our dictionary or not, so we can check by displaying all the contacts. So I want to select 5. See here, it's displaying 5. I'll just see here, only 5 is showing, all contacts and 5, which I have written here. I'll just show you that 5 code also. See here, 5, all contacts, simple text I have written, that's why it's showing simple text. And in the next line it's showing our name Priyanshu and the contact name. More contacts I will add here. For example, is Arjun, and then 777. Okay. Now I will add some of the contacts, that is Anaya. Okay, number is 888. Okay. Then again one more contact I will add here so that we can test Shiv. Then its number is 999. Okay, and one more again I will add, that is Turk. Any name you can give. I don't know spelling is correct or not, but it's okay. Sorry, it is showing invalid choice because I have to give the choice. I want to add the contact. Okay, Turk, and I'm giving its name number 333. Okay, so now we will test that our contact and number have been updated or not. So for that we have to select between these only. These. So for displaying all the contacts, 5 I will select here. So see here, it's showing all the contacts. 5 contacts we have added: Priyanshu, Arjun, Anaya, Shiv and Tark. Okay. So now we will test this feature, update contact. If I want to update Arjun contact, okay, so I can update it. I will write here 2. I want to update this contact. Okay, what contact is there of Arjun, and that is 777. I want 444. See here, enter. Now again we will check we have updated or not. So for the displaying I will write here 5, and see here, this is the list. Arjun contact have not updated or what? So see here, why it was not updating Arjun contact, because when we apply some extra spaces before and after the string, then it will not treat it as that string. If I write Arjun and if I apply some extra spaces at starting also, at beginning also, and at the end also, it will not treat it as Arjun. That's why it was not updating that contact. For example, if you want to correct this code, where 2 is written here, means if user chooses 2, means for the update the user will give input in the string format, means the name user is giving. You just write here dot strip. Dot strip means it will remove all the extra spaces. This method also we have learned in the previous tutorials, that whenever you write dot strip, it will remove all the extra spaces from the beginning and from the end of the string. Okay, now it will run properly. I'll just save and run. See here, now again I am running this code, and now our contact is empty. So we have to again create some of the contacts, that is I want to add, that is Priyanshu. I'm giving number 1. Then again I want to update, and that is Arjun. Number is 333. Okay. Then here we have to give the choice 1, and then Shreya. Okay, now 444. Again Shiv. Yes, we have to give Shiv, but before that we have to give the choice. We want to add a contact. 1. Now Shiv, I'm giving name. Number is 999. Okay, I think this much is enough. So we will just check all our contact list. See here, it's showing our complete list, that is Priyanshu, Arjun, Shreya, Shiv. Yeah. Now we will test again for the update. If I want to update this Shreya contact number, so I will write here 2. Okay, now contact name to update, that is Shreya. Okay, now the number which you want to change, that is I want 777. Shreya previous number is 444, but I want to change to 777. Now again I will print our complete list. See here, Shreya 777 updated. Previously it was 444. See here, 444. Now it's working properly. So because of the spaces it was not working correctly. Now another thing is, if I want to remove the contact, if I want to remove Arjun from this, so for the removing we will write here 3. User will select 3. Okay, I want to remove Arjun from this. So now again I will print our complete list. See here, now only 3 contacts are there, that is Priyanshu, Shreya and Shiv. Arjun is removed from this contact list. Okay, now if you want to search a contact, if I want to search Priyanshu in this, so I will select 4 here and Prinshu. Okay, see here, it's showing my number. Priyanshu number is 111. Yes, it's working properly. Add we have seen, update we have seen, remove we have seen, search we have seen, display obviously we have seen, and now 6 exit. Now 6 exit. Yes, so now we have tested our project also and it is working perfectly. Okay, so now I hope you understood this project and you have enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and please practice and share this screenshot on LinkedIn and Instagram. So I will give a shout out and I will repost your pic, and you can also share with your friends so that they can learn Python and practice these amazing projects. So if you like this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and please check out a Java DSA complete course. I have made a playlist of that. You can check out Java DSA complete course with the practice interviews questions. You will get its playlist link and the tutorials link in the description box. And please share with your friends and family so that they can learn Python and improve their coding skills. Comment below if you have any suggestions or if you like this tutorial. And thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.